Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city,
Maldito vas a ser en la ciudad
and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
y también en tu trabajo. So, padre, si no escuchas, en la ciudad vas a estar maldito y en tu trabajo.
Right, brothers? So we went into different captivities where we were made to serve our enemies.
So, nosotros fuimos a diferentes esclavizaciones y vimos a servir a diferentes tipos de personas, de diferentes tipos de enemigos, porque quien nos esclaviza a nosotros es nuestro enemigo, nos daña, nos matamos.
And the Lord said that this would happen to the Israelites.
Y esto solamente le pasó a las personas de Israel, a las 12 hijos de Israel. Simplemente.
Right? So, right, we're going to get a few more curses for you, brother.
Van a hacer un poquito más de
Cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor put any marks upon you. I'm the Lord.
Right? No tattoos, no hennas, right? No cutting your arms, no cutting yourself for the day, right? Let's get some. Let's get physics. Or dietary.
This Exodus chapter 35 and verse number 2.
Bring it out.
6 days shall work be done.
6 días ustedes van a trabajar, nosotros podemos trabajar 6 días.
But on the 7th day,
Pero el séptimo, ¿cuál es el séptimo día? Sí, pero ¿cuál es el séptimo día? ¿Cuál es, se supone, el día que descansa? No, porque el domingo es el primer día de la semana. So, sábado es el Sabbath day, es el día de nosotros.
the 7th day, there shall be to you in holy day a Sabbath of rest.
So, se supone que los sábados se descansen, ningún tipo de trabajo. Eso lo dijo el Padre. Se supone que los sábados no se haga ningún tipo de trabajo.
Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death.
Quien sea que haga cualquier trabajo los sábados va a ser puesto a muerte. Eso lo dice el Padre. Lo dice el Padre. Y en la Biblia está. Alguien murió por recoger palitos en el sábado. No puedes cocinar porque eso es hacer tu trabajo. No puedes comprar porque es hacer trabajo. Entonces, todo que sea que ver con trabajo es pecado. En el día sábado, día común.
Right? No cooking, no cleaning, buying, selling. Got it? Right? So we can't do these things because the Lord told us not to do it as His chosen people.
No lo hicieran por ser su hijo, su preferido, su escogido. Nosotros somos escogidos. Y nos escogió para nosotros.
Book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38.
Número 15 al 38.
Hey, brother, come listen to this. Come listen to what you got to say.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
Háblale a los hijos de Israel
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
que se supone que se hagan franjas a lo último de las camisas. Por eso todo el mundo tenemos franjas, porque el Padre lo dijo. Son un mandamiento. No solamente son dos. Estamos escuchando de la Biblia más mandamientos que la iglesia donde dice.
Throughout their generations.
So, tú hijo de los hijos de los hijos de los hijos, se supone que tú tienes que tener franjas.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Se supone que pongas una línea azul arriba de la franja. Así que no te distingues.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Cada vez que tú tengas esto, se supone que tú te recuerdes cuáles son los mandamientos de nuestro Padre. Cada vez que tú tienes esto, tienes que decir, yo no puedo comer lechón, no puedo romper el sábado, porque lo quiero hacer por mi Padre. Este es mi recuerdo. Este es mi paso.
So every time you look at your fringes, keep the commandments. It reminds you, right?
No puedo hacer.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
This is for you sisters, all right?
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So, la mujer no puede usar nada que le pertenezca a un hombre. Por ejemplo, ¿por qué tú vas a usar más? ¿Para qué tú necesitas decir?
No pantalones, all right? No pantalones for the sisters, all right?
So, eso es tu punto.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Es lo mismo para el hombre. Tampoco el hombre puede ponerse nada que le pertenece a la mujer. Hombre o mujer. Es diferente.
Right? Because pantalones were made for men, right? And dresses were made for women, right? Like you see the sisters over there. You see the sisters over there, they got on dresses with fringes, right? You see us brothers, we got on shirts with fringes, right? That separates the men from the women as well as the beard.
Todo la diferencia. Los pantalones, ellas hacen su parte, nosotros hacemos nuestra parte. Nosotros estamos tratando de seguir siempre al Padre, como el Padre nos dice en la Biblia. Nosotros siempre lo seguimos por lo que diga la Biblia.
Right, so y'all's nationality, according to the Bible, right, would be Israel. So y'all are Israel.
Su nación, de acuerdo a la Biblia, es de Israel. Nosotros vivimos de esa parte.
That's right.
Right? So y'all can't say y'all are Hispanic anymore. Y'all say I'm an Israelite, right?
Si le preguntan, ustedes no son mexicanos, porque eso lo hizo el hombre blanco. Ustedes son de Israel. La próxima vez que le pregunten, ¿de dónde es su nación? ¿Cuál es su nación? Israel.
All praise to the Most High. Hey sister, you got a minute for the Lord real quick? Can I tell you one thing? You can learn who you are.
Yeah,
all praises. All praises. I want to put you on the spot. You gotta be up, all right? So you never read the Bible before? All praises. Okay, take care. You ever read the Bible before? Really? God? All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question, right? Who went into slavery on slave ships? Hey, it was us, right? Right, so if I were to read out the Bible, right, how do you think you would feel about that?
What you mean?
Right, bring it up, please.
You could do
I'm
the
gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something.
Chapter 28.
Hey, family, listen to this. Listen to this. Right? Y'all believe we went into slavery on slave ships, right?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Right?
with ships.
Right? So we went into slavery with ships because the Israelites back then, right, they was in Egyptian slavery. Give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I know you say you never read the Bible before, but I'm gonna teach you some history and also who you are, because it's important to know who you are, right? You don't want to be saying you're black, but that's just a color. Now, why are we one of the only nations that's called a color? Well, you got East Indians, we the same skin tone, but yet we're the ones that's called black. That don't make sense, right? You like brown, right? You're not black. I'm dark brown, right? I'm not black, right? I'm not the color of my shirt. You're not the color of your pants. Why are we being called this, right? Bring it
It's the
up.
book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
I am the Lord thy God,
Right.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Right.
out of the house of bondage.
Right, so the Lord, he brought us out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You're familiar with the story of Moses when he parted the sea? Right, so that's how he did, right? Hey sisters, come listen to this.
1 minute.
Right? Come listen to who y'all are, your nationality. Don't y'all want to learn who y'all are? Right? 1 minute, 30 seconds. One verse.
Come on.
All praises. Right? All praises. Right? So what would y'all call yourselves? If y'all were to fill out a job application, what would y'all check in the box?
I say Black Queen.
Right, Black Queen. Okay, what would y'all say? Same thing? Right? So, like I was telling this sister right here, right? Are you the same color as your dress, sister? No. Right? Are we the same color as this Bible right here? No. So why are we the only nation of people that is called black? Right? When you search up the word black, the synonyms for black is wicked, evil, disgusting, putrid. All these synonyms that mean evil and disgusting is equated to our nationality. Why is that a thing? Well, that's because the Lord said that this will happen to us for not keeping his commandments.
That's right.
For not doing what he told us to do.
That's
right?
right.
Because according to the Bible, right? Have y'all ever read the Bible before? Y'all went to church before? Right? I'm gonna let y'all know right here, this is the church, according to the
Right.
Bible. Right? This is a gathering of brothers and sisters coming together
That's
and
right.
learning who we are according to the Bible.
Bring it out.
So with the Bible, with that being said, the Bible tells us that we are God's chosen people. Because deep down, we all know we special. We all know we different from all these other nations, right? We don't cook the same. We don't dress the same, right? We got a little fire to what we do, right? We got passion. We put, more effort into what we do to go hard, man. That's why we different than everybody else,
That's right.
We're not wearing Skechers and plain white tees like the so-called white men, right? We drip. The sister got on drip socks, man. Hey, so we drip harder than everybody else, right? We just different. The Lord said that we would be different, right? Give me Jeremiah 17:4. right? Because the Lord, he also said that if we don't keep the commandments, our heritage will be taken away from us. That's why we're calling ourselves black. That's why, you know, you got the Chinese people, they say, oh, I go back to, I had a friend in the world. Give me 1 second. Let them pass. Tell us every time. Because she just looked Asian. All Asians look alike to me. I'm gonna be honest. Right? She said she was Asian. I said, where do you go back to? She said Laos. Now, how come she can say exactly where she goes back to, but I don't know which country in Africa I'm back to, but I'm called an African American? What sense does that make? There's over 50 countries in Africa. Why don't I know where I go back to? Right? So, like I said, it would behoove you to understand and stay right here to understand your nationality. Right? Give me Jeremiah 17:4. Let's see what the Lord said what happened to us.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse number 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself,
right? Even thyself. You, and you, right? All of us, right?
Shall discontinue from thine heritage.
Our heritage. What is your heritage? Your culture, your nationality, your customs, your traditions, right?
That I gave thee.
Right, we're going to discontinue from the things that the Lord taught us, that the things the Lord gave to us. Because before we were in America, you know, we had our own land, right? We had our own customs and traditions. As you can see, the sisters, they dress differently over there, right? As you can see, we dress differently. Because we're coming back to our customs and traditions that the Most High gave to us, right? Bring it up.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Right, the Lord said he will serve, we will have to serve our enemies. Now, do y'all believe we serve our enemies? Right, waking up early, working 9 to 5, right, working 12-hour shifts, right? That's serving your enemies, right? We don't, you know, serve, you know, you might have a so-called black manager, but you're not really serving them, right? Because all that money goes to what? Either the government or a white man's pocket. Let's be honest, right? So we're not serving each other, we're serving our enemies in a land that we never knew. Prior to us coming over here, when we was on the west coast of Africa, we didn't know what the hell America was, right? We didn't know this land, right? But the Lord, he said that we was going to serve our enemies in a land that we never knew, right? Now, if you think about it, we're doing that right now as we speak, right? Keep going.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Right.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger,
right,
which shall burn forever.
Right. We have kindled a fire in the Most High's anger, which is going to burn forever. Now that's not talking about forever, because the Lord said if we return back to his commandments, right, we will be put in our righteous estate, right? So we're going to get a few curses. I know the sisters, you know, they didn't have much time. We're going to get a few curses, and then we're going to get some commandments, right?
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 15.
Read it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
All right, so if we don't listen and do all that the Lord told us, hey sisters, y'all will be Israelites, all right?
And his statute, which I command thee this day.
Right, if we didn't do exactly what the Lord told us to do, right?
That all these curses
Right?
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Hey brother, come listen to this. Come listen to this, brother.
One verse, brother.
One verse, brother. All right. Come on, brother. 30 seconds, brother. All right.
Verse 16.
Right.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city,
Right.
and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Right, so when you agree we was cursed in the city, right, George Floyd, Tamir Rice, Breonna Taylor, Emmett Till, Sandra Bland, the list goes on, right? We're cursed in the cities, our doors being kicked in and shot down. Then we're told, oh, I thought it was a taser. Oh, I didn't know this was the right apartment. I got the wrong apartment, I'm sorry. Right, that's we're cursed. Hey, brothers and sisters, come listen to this. This is gonna save y'all life.
1 minute, brother.
1 minute, just 1 minute. Come learn who you are, brother. Don't you want to learn who you are? Right? But, you know, we're cursed in the city. Right? Like I said, we working 9 to 5. My back hurt from work, man. I know this brother, he's tired of going to work. I know this brother, he's tired, man. We got to go to school, work, be indoctrinated with something that was not even our history. Right? In school, they teach us we were slaves, that's it. That's all they know, apparently.
That's
Right? But now we know, we open up the word, we know who we are.
That's right.
We go back to our forefathers, our righteous foremothers. We know these
Bring
things
it out.
because we read our history. You're not going to teach you your history, right? So let's keep going on that. Slack. Slack. Cursed, it said cursed in the city and cursed in the field, right? We was the ones picking cotton, sugar cane, back breaking. Like you could die just by picking sugar cane. I don't know if you knew that, but that's some crazy work, right? That is some crazy work right there. Picking sugar cane, cotton, tobacco. We was on the coast of Virginia, right? And Jamestown, we was doing these things, right? Come on, who you are according to the Bible, brother.
One verse, brother. One verse, brother.
Hey, brother, do you believe we went on the slavery on slave ships? Right? These things happen to us. How do we know this? The Bible tells it and history also tells it. That's how we know it's true. Because everything in this Bible can be proven. Right? People say they don't believe in Bible because it's man-made. Well, so is the Quran. Right? So is every book written in history man-made. But by the Spirit of who? This was made by the Spirit of the Most High.
That's right.
This can be proven through facts, evidence, archaeology.
Bring it out.
Time itself will tell you, right? Nature itself will tell you. There is a living force among us, and He put His Spirit in us to tell you who you are, so you can turn into your righteous estate.
That's right.
Right? So let's get some more curses about this show.
This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 36.
Bring it out.
The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee,
Right?
unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods,
Right.
wood and stone.
Right? So we serve other gods wood and stone. When we was in a Christian church, you ever been to church? Oh, no, you say
I've been to church.
you been to church before? So you know how in a lot of churches they have the wooden cross hanging up, you know, or they'll have a picture of so-called white Jesus. He kind of doing this on a cross, right? His name, yep, right there. His name would be Caesar Borgia, right? This was an actual man, but that's not who came for Israel.
That's right.
This is a homosexual, right? He had sex with his sister. This man is lawless, right? And he was painted by, I believe, I forgot his damn name. Was it Stephen something, right? I forgot his name. But point is, right? We would serve idols made of wood and stone in the land we never knew, right? That's why people they walk around with a wooden cross around their neck, right? You got the rock of Mecca, and people they serve worship. Our people are into Islam heavy, right? And what they do in that land, they got the rock. You seen that big black rock called the Rock of Mecca? They worship that, right? They touched that thinking they was gonna get good luck or whatever they believe in, right? They serve wood and stone. In Islam, it's increasing daily, right? So we understand that this is actually a biblical prophecy. That's how we know this Bible is real, because it has prophecies that no other book can tell, right? And if it does tell, it got it straight out the Bible.
That's right.
So bring that up.
Verse 37. Bring it out. And thou shalt become an astonishment,
Right?
a proverb,
Time.
and a byword.
Right, so an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword is basically like me calling you a nigger, right? Or me calling you a porch monkey, a wetback. Those are proverbs and bywords that was said on our people, right? Why aren't we calling white people monkeys? If you shave a monkey, it looks like a white person. I'm gonna be honest, right? But these things us because we went into captivity, right? We went into slavery, and we also have the curses on us.
That's right.
So keep going on that.
Come. Among all nations, where the Lord shall lead thee.
Among all nations where the Lord has driven us, right? Because we're not just in America. Give me James 1:1, right?
This is my last one, y'all.
All right. Drop everything, right? Can we give you a couple commandments, just a few? I won't make it too long. All right. I know you might be busy.
If I miss my bus,
All right. I don't want you to miss your bus. Bring
It's
it up.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Right.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed,
All right.
yet he cheweth not the cud.
Right? So a swine, that is an unclean animal. It doesn't sweat, and it keeps all its toxins inside. The Lord said, do not eat pork, right? Do not cut out bacon. There's alternatives, right? So do not eat pork. That is an unclean animal, right?
He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch.
So you're not even supposed to touch an unclean animal. That's how unclean they are. The Lord, you're not going to get the kingdom by being unclean.
That's right.
The Lord is not going to say, well done, my good and faithful servant. He's not going to say that when you got bacon crumbs all over your mouth, right? You got to be clean in this thing, right? Keep going.
Of the carcass shall you not touch, they are unclean to you. These shall you eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever
has fins and scales.
Right, so it has to have both fins and scales, right?
In the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers,
right,
them shall you eat.
So in any body of water, if it comes out of the water, it has to have both fins and scales for you to eat. You cannot have crab, shrimp, lobster, oysters, frog legs. You can't have these things, right? Because the Lord said they're unclean to you. You're not even really supposed to touch them, right? Or you'll be unclean into the evil, right? So these are the things, because the Lord, He gave us a dietary law. When you have a child, right? A lot of people, they send their child to a pediatric, right? What is it called? Pediatricians. Like, they send their child to a pediatrician to get their nutrition set, right? The Lord, He sent us a pediatrician. That's His word.
That's right.
The Lord sent us a dietary law to have our health in good estate. Why? So we can perform better than these other nations, so we can look better than these other nations. When you go on certain diets, it clears up your skin. It makes you feel better on the inside. The Lord, He gave us a whole dietary law to follow, right? So why wouldn't we want to follow it? If the Lord Himself, who made heaven and earth and all things that are on it, if He sent it to us, wouldn't you want to do it? You know it's going to be a good diet, right? So the Lord, He told us to do these things. Therefore, it would be common sense, only common sense and wisdom for us to do it, right? So I don't want to take up too much of your time. We're going to get you one more, and then if you want, you can always take a picture of the poster to learn more of who you are, get some more understanding and wisdom. You already took a picture?
No, I will.
Oh, come. Because I know I don't want you to miss your ride.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Right?
That the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Right, so the Lord, He also said that a woman is not supposed to wear something that pertains into the man, right? And I know a lot of our women, they like to dress comfortable, but there's different shortcuts and ways you could do to dress comfortable while still being modesty, right? Keep going.
Right. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Right, so a man is not supposed to wear a garment of a woman. A man is not supposed to be in a dress, right? And a woman is not supposed to be in pants, because that's how the Most High set it up.